Hey, welcome to the Driven Billionaire channel. If you're not sure about XRP due to the recent news and events, you're watching the right video. Today, we are going to go over our 5 pros and cons of XRP, and we are sure this will help your decision on whether this is a good or bad asset to have. Make sure to watch this video until the end, as every point we make will help you evaluate Ripple's cryptocurrency better. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn on the notification bell, as you can always know when we put a new video out. A disclaimer alert is now in effect. This video is for informational purposes only. We recommend you to always seek professional advice. Let's start. Number 5, the big players. It doesn't matter what asset you are buying or what investments you are making. It is always good to see the position and feelings of the banks towards it. This is largely due to the reason that if banks like that particular asset or that particular investment, they will invest in it and they will do it big. That is a great indicator for the small or average investor, because it gives them a little bit more security over their investments, and that puts the odds more in their favor. Also, let's be honest, which bank that you know of likes to lose money? Well, that's exactly what is happening to XRP. Banks love the approach adopted by Ripple. They largely benefit from the fact that Ripple's global network can enable fast and efficient processing capabilities, as well as an excellent liquidity management. However, the most important benefit that banks get from using XRP is the elimination of middlemen for cross-border transactions, since this helps to cut down all the costs related to transferring money electronically. Just so you have an idea, with Ripple, the recipient pays only 0.00001 XRP as payment for the transaction. Yes, you heard it right. That is incredibly low and saves banks a lot of money on transfers. Also, XRP has an outstanding transactions per second rate, and transactions can be done 24/7. That's why we already see many banks using XRP, such as Star One Credit Union, Axis Bank, Cambridge Global Payments, MUFG, and others. Ripple offers secure transactions at a low cost with incredible speed at any time. That is why banks love Ripple, and for that reason, we consider this to be a massive pro point. Number 4, centralized. In contrast to most, if not all cryptos, it is hard to keep up nowadays with all the crappy coins. XRP is a centralized coin. A common misunderstanding that many people have today is thinking that Ripple is the token, when in reality, XRP is the token and Ripple is the company that manages it. XRP was pre-mined, which means that nobody can mine blocks or acquire coins, other than buying from an exchange, an individual, or a supplier such as Ripple. Ripple actually owns about 60.4 billion out of the 100 billion XRP coins that were created, and Garlinghouse and Larson also own a good chunk of them. The remaining 48 billion XRP are held in reserve for periodic sales. This difference may be why the SEC is claiming XRP as a security, not a currency, but we will get deeper into that later. The point we are trying to make here is that because XRP is owned by the few, it makes it risky to hold XRP in your portfolio, as these few individuals or institutions can easily manipulate its price. If you are a newbie in crypto, let us make something clear to you. A major problem that cryptocurrencies are trying to solve in the world is that right now, fiat currencies are controlled largely by few individuals and institutions, and cryptocurrencies are trying to be as decentralized as they can be in order to solve this. As Ripple and a few others own more than half of XRP tokens that exist, it makes it extremely risky to small investors holding it. Sure, you can argue that there are coins such as Litecoin where you have a handful of miners and you can say that they are just as centralized as XRP, but there is a difference. XRP was made to be centralized, which again can be seen as a downside to many investors and crypto enthusiasts. In this channel, we believe in the core concept of cryptocurrency, which is why we consider this to be a massive con point of XRP. We believe that the influence on the price of an asset should be in the hands of the market, rather than in the hands of the few. Now, let's go ahead to our next point and see why the SEC claims that XRP is a security and not a currency, shall we? Number 3, lawsuit. Before we start this point, we want to make it clear that it is impossible to cover all the updates and developments that have happened in this case. So we will only cover the main developments, explain what the case is about, as well as how Ripple has dealt with the consequences. In December 2020, Securities and Exchange Commission sued Ripple, its founder Chris Larsen and CEO Brad Garlinghouse, accusing the company of raising $1.3 billion in unregistered digital asset securities. Essentially, the SEC argues that because of the way XRP was sold and distributed, it should be considered a security and not a currency. Therefore, if it fits in every aspect of the Howey test, it should be subject to strict securities law. The SEC has won similar suits against Block 1 and Kick in the past, stating that the initial coin offerings these startups offered were actually securities. Those cases were different, essentially due to the reason that Kick and Block 1 did their ICOs after an SEC directive in 2017. However, XRP came into existence years before this directive. Soon after the SEC filed the lawsuit, XRP's prices crashed. Coinbase, one of the major crypto exchanges in the world, suspended XRP trades, and many investors sold their tokens. In response, Ripple stated that XRP is a digital token which is used to move value between jurisdictions, facilitating international and domestic transactions. As a result, the company claims that the SEC doesn't have the right to treat it as a security. Whatever the outcome may be, the damage has been done. This lawsuit has already been terrible for Ripple and XRP. Not only has it caused the prices of XRP to crash, but Ripple's reputation has also been affected. For these reasons, we consider this lawsuit to be a massive con as well. Number 2, structure. Remember how we said that Ripple was a company and XRP was its token? Ripple is a company that gives XRP advantages, such as having a public relations department working on how to promote its use, as well as working on closing deals and targeting the right consumers. With over 500 full-time employees, Ripple Labs has the necessary manpower to develop and promote their technology to banks, investors, and the general public. In fact, most of the time, this results in Ripple being able to secure deals with big institutions and banks. This also means that in situations like the SEC lawsuit, the company will always work on damage control, which gives investors more confidence in XRP, as they have a company fighting for its interests if things get bad, which we can see happening right now. As we have mentioned before, centralized currencies are never a good thing, and having a company in control of it can lead to a tremendous disaster. We will let you decide this one for yourself, but let us know in the comments whether you think this is a pro or a con point for XRP. Number 1, accessibility. When it comes to accessibility, XRP is outstanding. As we have seen before, XRP has one of the best TPS in the market. It is considerably cheap, it has low fees, and it is secure. To top all of this, it has a market cap of over $30 billion, which means that it has the 6th biggest market cap in the crypto market. This is crazy, and it is no wonder that despite the lawsuit, Ripple is managing to bring more investors in than out. Accessibility is a big deal. The more that people have the option of using XRP, the higher the number of users it is likely to have, which creates a snowball effect and leads to a strong bullish trend for Ripple. XRP doesn't have many use cases in the real world, but its cheap prices mean that those people who do not usually have access to traditional exchanges now have access to banking services. Also, for those priced out of Bitcoin and Ethereum, this may be the opportunity to get into the crypto market, as some experts are projecting a possible rise in XRP's current pricing as the SEC case develops and more investors buy in. Accessibility has a tremendous influence on whether an asset can grow or not, and in this case, we can say that Ripple has this point nailed down, and for that reason, this is a pro point. In conclusion, XRP certainly has some risk factors. The founders and the company hold a large number of tokens. It's also not the most popular technology for blockchain purists. It is also hard to ignore the massive impact that the SEC lawsuit can have on XRP if things go badly for Ripple. On the other hand, Ripple is becoming more mainstream and has the backing of some major financial institutions. The current price is accessible for crypto newcomers, as well as a good opportunity for veteran investors to diversify their portfolio without taking a large amount of risk. Did you like this video? If you did, please smash that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also, make sure to check out the links on the description below and our video on the 5 pros and cons of Litecoin. See you guys next time. Take care.